Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Christine O'Donnell.
Thank you very much. Where are my fellow bumblebees from Delaware? Hey, you guys are doing an awesome job. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. It's such a delight to be among so many lifelong friends and an honor to have the opportunity to talk to you today about the things that are weighing so heavily on our hearts. I want to start by asking you to think back for a moment to about a year and a half ago when our leaders just took office, our new leaders just took office. Think about how you felt then. Remember the despondency, the anxiety, even a palpable fear for the future of our country. I remember the very first things crossed off the to-do list of our emboldened leaders: forcing us to pay for overseas abortions, ending the Opportunity Scholars Program. That was the one thin thread of hope for inner city and low-income families that would give their children an escape from the failing government schools here in Washington, D.C. How's that for pro-choice? A so-called stimulus bill that spent $1 trillion on a Keynesian fantasy while millions of working Americans lost their jobs and watched their savings disappear. But it didn't end there, did it? They started talking about Obamacare and the bailouts, one industry after another, and our forces in Iraq and Afghanistan, confusion everywhere with chatter about withdrawal dates, plans for closing Gitmo and trying terrorists in Manhattan, looming Supreme Court vacancies. Do you remember it? I know I do. And the conservative movement was told to curl up in a fetal position and just stay there for the next 8 years, thank you very much. Well, how things have changed. During those dark days when common sense, patriotic Americans were looking for some silver lining, they stumbled upon the Constitution. You see, a funny thing happened on the way to our assigned seats on the sideline. Those of us who had toiled for years in the values movement suddenly found ourselves surrounded by Americans who had rediscovered the most fundamental value of all: liberty. We don't always agree. We don't always share the same strategy memos. We don't always endorse the same candidates or speak off the same talking points. We're loud, we're ratty, we're rowdy, we're passionate. That too. Some have accused us of being just an aging crowd of former Reagan staffers and homeschoolers. They're trying to marginalize us. They're trying to marginalize us and put us in a box. They're trying to say we're trying to take over this party or that campaign. They don't get it. We're not trying to take back our country. We are our country.